Did you know that a small pouch filled with a few types of natural herbs placed right under your pillow can help older adults fall into a deep sleep without the need for medication? These days, many elderly people struggle every single night with persistent insomnia. They lie awake for hours, unable to fall asleep. And even when they finally do, they wake up in the middle of the night without knowing why. Sleep, which used to feel so simple, becomes a luxury as we age. It leaves people feeling increasingly exhausted, mentally drained, and with fading memory. Even worse, many turn to sleeping pills without realizing that they are only a short-term fix and come with long-term health risks. But in today's video, I am going to reveal to you an ancient remedy, one that may have been forgotten but is still incredibly effective. It helps improve your sleep naturally and gently without making you dependent on medication. All it takes is placing one very small, very easy to make item under your pillow, and you just might sleep straight through the night. Even more interestingly, I will explain why so many people struggle with sleep despite trying everything, and you will see that good sleep is not only about your bed or your pillow. It actually starts with small, seemingly insignificant things around you. Before we begin, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation, like a personal commitment to invite good things into your life. Something like, "I deserve peaceful and restful sleep," or any wish that comes from your heart. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on any helpful content about health and living a peaceful life. Let's create a space full of positive energy where we can grow and feel joy every day. Sleep does more than just let the body rest. It is also the time when every single cell gets to recover and the mind gets to reset. So, what exactly happens while you sleep? Let's explore this mystery together. When we fall asleep, it is not just about mental rest. It is the moment when the body switches into deep repair mode, where every part silently goes to work to restore and renew itself. For older adults, especially, this stage becomes even more important because the body's ability to heal naturally is no longer as quick or efficient as it once was. Getting good sleep every night boosts the immune system, helping it act like a shield to protect your body from illnesses. At the same time, sleep helps balance important hormones, regulate emotions, reduce feelings of anxiety or irritability, and most importantly, it helps control cravings. This is something many elderly people overlook, even though it greatly impacts their overall health. Beyond that, getting enough deep sleep works like a natural preventive medicine for chronic conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and even memory decline. In other words, sleep is an essential part of staying healthy and happy in old age. While modern medicine often brings more worry than peace of mind, there is a natural and simple method that has been trusted by generations in the past. That is the practice of placing a herbal pouch under your pillow. For thousands of years, humans have known how to use the incredible power of nature to care for their health and maintain inner peace. In the treasure chest of folk wisdom, there is one remedy that stands out for being both simple and highly effective. It involves placing a small pouch filled with natural herbs under your pillow every night. This is not just some random home remedy. It is the result of long-lived experience passed down from generation to generation based on a deep belief in the harmony between nature and the human body. What makes this method so special is its safety, gentleness, and non-addictive quality. Unlike industrial sleeping pills, which can harm the nervous system, internal organs, and even your emotional well-being, these herbal pouches work in a subtle and natural way. Through their gentle scent, they help calm the mind, stabilize emotions, and ease the body into a state of deep relaxation. That is why people who use them can fall asleep more easily without having to worry about side effects or feeling groggy in the morning. In today's fast-paced world full of stress and constant noise, this old-school remedy has become even more valuable. It does not just help older people sleep better, it also gives them a sense of safety and care, something very close to the heart and deeply human. Just one little pouch under the pillow, but it holds so much an understanding of the body's need to rest and heal, and a beautiful connection between the human spirit and nature. It is a simple gift, but it has the power to transform the quality of life in your golden years. So what exactly is inside that tiny herbal pouch that helps so many older adults rediscover peaceful sleep? The answer is not something mystical. It lies in the delicate blend of pure gifts from nature. Each ingredient carries its own purpose, working together to soothe the body and gently lull the mind into deep, uninterrupted rest. Number 1. Ming Tree. For seniors who often deal with insomnia or restless sleep, a pillow filled with dried Ming Tree is considered a gentle yet effective natural remedy. Simply placing it under the head allows the refreshing scent to be released, which calms the nerves, reduces stress, and eases the body into a relaxed state. As a result, it supports deeper and more continuous sleep without the need for medication. This is especially helpful for older adults who tend to wake up in the middle of the night or have trouble falling back asleep. But the benefits do not stop at better sleep. The subtle aroma of dried Ming Tree also helps absorb moisture and reduce night sweats, a common issue among both children and the elderly, keeping the head cool, dry, and comfortable. In Eastern traditional medicine, polycius is sometimes called the ginseng of the poor, believed to nourish the blood, promote better circulation, and enhance natural immunity. The warm fragrance and mild essential oils in the leaves can also soothe the respiratory system, relieve colds, and bring a sense of calm after a long, tiring day. Number 2. Lavender. It is no coincidence that lavender is featured in hundreds of essential oils, sleep pillows, aromatic candles, and sleep therapy products around the world. From its calming purple color to its light, soothing scent, this flower seems made to comfort the soul and bring us into a state of deep rest. When lavender's fragrance enters your sense of smell, it sends signals to the central nervous system, specifically to areas of the brain responsible for emotion and the body's internal clock. Scientific studies have shown that lavender can lower cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone. As a result, it slows down heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and relaxes the muscles. For older adults whose sleep is often disrupted by worry, nervousness, or mood swings, lavender's gentle scent acts like a warm blanket for the mind, helping everything settle down. Lavender does not just make it easier to fall asleep, it also improves the quality of sleep. That means deeper rest, fewer awakenings during the night, and waking up feeling lighter and more refreshed. That is why just a few sprigs of dried lavender in a small herbal pouch under your pillow can make a noticeable difference after just a few nights. A study from the University of Southampton in the United Kingdom found that people who slept in a lavender-scented room slept 20% more deeply and woke up feeling more refreshed than those who did not use the scent. This is why lavender is so widely used in aromatherapy treatments for seniors with insomnia. Number 3. Mugwort. Mugwort, a humble rustic plant that often grows along rural paths or rice field edges, has long been cherished in Eastern traditional medicine as a warming herb for tired, cold, and weakened bodies, especially in the elderly. The leaves have a slightly pungent, spicy aroma. When dried and placed under the pillow, they not only bring a sense of comfort, but act like a herbal blanket, soothing dull, lingering aches and pains. For seniors, aches from joint degeneration, stiff necks, or spine pain often become more pronounced at night when temperatures drop and blood circulation slows down. Mugwort's naturally warming qualities help stimulate blood flow, ease muscle tension, reduce stiffness, and calm chronic pain. When the body is relaxed from within, the mind also finds it easier to let go, and sleep comes more gently and deeply. On top of that, the slightly spicy scent of mugwort has a calming effect on the nervous system. It helps settle the mind without the heavy drowsiness that medications often bring. It is like a nerve-soothing herb that quiets anxious thoughts, reduces restlessness, and may even ease light heart palpitations in frail seniors, or those who often feel their hearts racing before bed. Number 4. Dried tangerine peel. Dried tangerine peel. Something so simple and familiar in almost every kitchen turns out to have amazing benefits for sleep and respiratory health, especially in older adults. When dried properly, the peel retains its gentle fragrance and natural essential oils, along with warming properties that soothe the body and open up the airways naturally. Older people often struggle with a heavy feeling in the chest, shallow breathing, or wake up due to mild coughing, nasal congestion, or wheezing during the night. These might seem like minor issues, but they greatly affect sleep quality. The subtle aroma from dried tangerine peel in a herbal pouch under the pillow gradually fills the space, warming the lungs and clearing the airways. This makes it easier to breathe deeply and steadily through the night. As a result, that tight, suffocating feeling in the chest fades away, allowing the body to fully relax. Beyond supporting breathing, the essential oils in dried tangerine peel also help calm the nervous system, easing tension and fatigue. When combined with other herbs, tangerine peel plays the role of a fragrance connector, blending everything together in a warm, pleasant way, never too strong or overwhelming. It creates the perfect environment for a calm, quiet sleep. In addition to these main ingredients, the herbal pouch can be personalized with a few gentle leaves and flowers that provide extra support for the mind and body, like adding a touch of love to each night's rest. These additions may be small, but they bring a delicate effect that creates balance and positive energy throughout your sleep. Perilla leaves not just a common herb in meals, but also a calming plant that helps ease tension and reduce unease. For older people whose emotions can become more sensitive and prone to worry, the soft scent of perilla can help settle the mind like a quiet friend, whispering comfort to little worries that never found a name. Chamomile flowers, symbols of purity and relaxation, have long been used to relieve headaches, soothe light dizziness, or ease a heavy head caused by sleeplessness. The fragrance of chamomile is not overpowering, but instead spreads gently, helping clear the body's energy and brighten the mind after a long day. It is perfect for anyone who often wakes up feeling foggy or drained. Grapefruit blossom, a flower known for its delicate beauty and gentle aroma, does more than just smell nice. It also helps clear the mind and raise the vibrational energy in your sleep space. When your spirit feels clearer and lighter, tension and frustration naturally melt away, making room for deep relaxation and a profound sense of peace in every breath. These ingredients can be combined flexibly depending on your needs, your physical condition, or simply based on the scents you love most. When blended correctly, they create a sleeping space like a little garden for the soul, where every petal and every leaf is quietly taking care of you through the night, so that when morning comes, you truly feel healed. Creating a herbal pouch to support sleep is not nearly as complicated as many people think. All it takes is a bit of time, a few simple steps, and careful selection of natural ingredients. Below is a step-by-step guide to help you craft this magical little pouch, a small gift that carries so much care, whether it's for yourself or someone you love. First, choose the herbs that you enjoy and find pleasant to smell. Then wash them thoroughly and dry them under soft sunlight until the leaves and petals reach a naturally crisp texture while still retaining their full aroma. This step may seem simple, but it is actually crucial, because properly dried herbs will prevent mold, allow the scent to spread effectively, and help it last much longer. Once the ingredients are ready, start blending them in balanced proportions. If you prefer something gentle and relaxing, go heavier on lavender or chamomile. If you want a warm, comforting effect that spreads through the chest and back, a bit of mugwort is the perfect choice. Dried tangerine peel helps freshen the air and makes breathing easier, which is especially helpful for older adults with respiratory concerns. Blending the scents is much like preparing a special cup of tea. There is no strict formula. What matters is your personal sense and subtlety. Next, pick a small fabric pouch. Something breathable like cotton, linen, or mesh works best as it allows the fragrance to diffuse easily without trapping moisture. The pouch should be compact enough to fit in your palm, so it is easy to place under your pillow or hang at the head of the bed. Once the herbs are inside, stitch the pouch closed. It does not have to be perfect, just tight enough to keep the herbs from spilling. What you'll have is a neat, fragrant little companion that stays quietly by your side through the night. And if you want to take relaxation to the next level, just a few drops of natural essential oils can work wonders. Be sure to use pure chemical-free oils. Light scents like lavender, sweet orange, or grapefruit blossom are ideal. You can either drop the oil directly into the pouch or dab a little on the outside. But be cautious with the amount. Just a few drops are enough, as an overpowering scent might become unpleasant rather than soothing. Pro tip: if this is your first time using a herbal pouch, try smelling each type of herb separately first to make sure the aroma suits your body and does not cause irritation. Avoid using them if you have a history of allergies to pollen grass or natural essential oils. Though rooted in folk tradition, the effects of herbal pouches are not just based on belief, they have been confirmed by modern science with real studies and measurable results. Today, with scientific progress advancing rapidly, many modern medical studies have been conducted to test the traditional remedies passed down from our ancestors. And the findings are truly impressive. Some major universities and research institutions specializing in neurology have conducted surveys on older adults with sleep issues. When they used natural herbal pouches with gentle aromas under their pillows each night, most participants reported noticeable improvements. They fell asleep, faster, slept more deeply, and woke up feeling lighter and more mentally alert. What is most remarkable is that there were no side effects, unlike with pharmaceutical sleeping pills. No grogginess upon waking, no need to increase the dosage over time, and absolutely no dependency or addiction, a major concern for many older adults who rely on chemical sleep aids long term. So why can just one herbal pouch make such a big difference? The answer lies in the body's natural biological mechanisms. When you breathe in the scents of herbs, their molecules pass through your olfactory system and directly affect the limbic region of the brain, the part responsible for emotion, memory, and sleep. The limbic system is also where important neurotransmitters like serotonin and melatonin are produced, both critical in calming the body-balancing mood and guiding you into deep sleep. However, many people, even after placing a carefully chosen herbal pouch under their pillow, still struggle to sleep well. Often the problem is not the pouch itself, but rather the environment or bedtime habits. These seemingly minor factors can quietly interfere with your body's ability to wind down at night. One of the most common mistakes is sleeping with too much light in the room. Light, even a dim nightlight, can disrupt the body's production of melatonin, the natural hormone that helps regulate the sleep-wake cycle and guides the body into deep rest. For older adults, whose melatonin levels are already lower due to aging, nighttime lighting becomes a silent enemy of good sleep. Another major culprit is the presence of electronic devices in the bedroom. Phones, TVs, and tablets do not just emit stimulating blue light, they also produce electromagnetic fields that interfere with brain waves and disrupt the natural sleep rhythm. Many people have the habit of using their phone right before bed, not realizing that it actually increases mental tension and prevents true relaxation. In addition, physical factors like noise, stale or humid air, unpleasant odors, or stuffy surroundings can make it harder for the body to relax. A beautiful bed does not always guarantee good sleep. If the surrounding space makes you feel hot, cold, or suffocated, rest will be elusive. To get the most benefit from your herbal pouch, it is important to combine it with supportive habits. make the room completely dark by turning off all lights, drawing heavy curtains, or using a sleep mask. Remove all electronic devices from the bedside area. Keep the room clean, fresh, and comfortably warm. Before bed, take a few minutes to breathe deeply. Meditate or listen to calming music. This will help your mind let go of stress and naturally ease into sleep without force. Only when your external surroundings and your internal state are in harmony can the Herbal Pouch work to its full potential, guiding you into deep restorative sleep and helping you wake up with clarity and calm. Important note: while herbal pouches are generally safe and natural, you should not use them if you have asthma, sensitivity to essential oils, or are undergoing treatment for chronic illness without medical supervision. If you are taking sedatives, do not stop or switch to herbal remedies on your own. You should only do so with professional guidance and monitoring. Sleep, something that once seemed so simple, can become a real challenge in your later years. But instead of becoming dependent on medication, you can start with small, gentle, natural things like a herbal pouch under your pillow. Choose the right scent for your body. Create a quiet sleeping space. Turn off your devices and allow your mind to relax. You may be surprised at how sleep returns softly and effortlessly. There is no such thing as a magic cure, but with patience. And by listening to your body, you can discover your own rhythm of sleep without medication and without the fatigue that often follows. This is healing from within through a beautiful connection between nature and your body, a simple yet precious gift that everyone deserves. If you found this content helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you do not miss any upcoming tips about sleep wellness and peaceful living in your golden years. And do not forget to leave a positive comment like "I choose natural and peaceful sleep for myself." Just a small, gentle commitment to welcome more good things into your life each day.